But if the answer is no, then we're right back where we started. Quarterbacks under pressure, drives stalling, and fans are asking the same questions all over again.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh, I don't know who told you that.
Buff Nation, let's have a real conversation, not the fun conversation, not the who's QB1 conversation. I'm talking about the conversation people keep avoiding because right now everybody is excited. We talked about Juju Lewis. We talked about Cam Perry. We talked about all these weapons. But let me ask you something. What happens if the quarterback doesn't even have time to throw the ball? Exactly. Now we got a problem. And that problem is the offensive line. Can the offensive line actually work in this new offense? Because Colorado is not running the same system anymore. We're talking about a new offensive coordinator and a completely different style of play, the go-go offense. Now, if you don't know what that means, let me break it down real simple. This is an offense built on speed, spacing, misdirection, and getting the ball out fast, which sounds great until you realize something. Even in a fast offense, you still have to block. Now here's where it gets interesting. The go-go offense is designed to help the offensive line, not hurt it. Because instead of asking linemen to sit back and pass protect for 4 or 5 seconds, you're asking them to hold blocks for maybe 2 seconds. Quick reads, quick throws, get the ball out. That's the idea. So in theory, this system should actually make life easier for Colorado's offensive line. But theory and reality are two different things, because even in a quick offense, there are still moments where you have to win up front. Short yardage, red zone, third down, and that's where games are decided. Not in the highlight plays, in the ugly plays. Now let's bring this back to the quarterback, because this is where Buff Nation needs to pay attention. A young quarterback like Juju Lewis could actually benefit from this system. Quick decisions, defined reads, less time holding the ball. That's how you build confidence. That's how you develop a quarterback. But here's the problem. If the offensive line still loses quickly, even a fast offense won't save you, because pressure that comes in 1 second blows up everything. Now your timing is off. Now your quarterback is uncomfortable. Now your offense is predictable. And now defenses start teeing off. Now let's talk about Larry Johnson III again, because his role just became even more important. And this isn't just about one player. This is about the entire offensive line unit. We're talking about Larry Johnson III, Jayvon McFadden, Xavier Payne, and Jose Soto. That group right there is going to decide a lot more than people realize. In this offense, offensive linemen have to be disciplined, athletic, and consistent. You're not just blocking straight up every play. You're dealing with movement, angles, timing, communication. If one guy misses an assignment, the whole play breaks. That's how these systems work. So this is not just about being stronger. It's about being smarter and more coordinated as a unit. And here's the part Buff Nation really needs to understand. This offense can hide weaknesses, but it cannot eliminate them. It can help. It can adjust. It can create advantages. But at some point, you still have to block somebody. That's football. So the real question is not just, is the offensive line better? The real question is this. Is the offensive line good enough to execute this system? Because if the answer is yes, this offense could take off. Now you're talking about tempo, explosive plays. Quarterbacks are playing fast and confidently, and Buff Nation is getting excited every Saturday. But if the answer is no, then we're right back where we started. Quarterbacks under pressure, drives stalling, and fans are asking the same questions all over again. So, yeah, Buff Nation might be overlooking the offensive line, but now there's a second layer to it. Can they execute the system? Because that might be the real story of Colorado's 2026 season. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the go-go offense will actually help the offensive line or expose it even more? Let me know in the comments.